Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today I'm gonna talk about The Crew 2. Now again, if you guys have not been keeping up with the videos, or if you guys have not been keeping up with The Crew 2 altogether, they had a closed beta very recently. I managed to somehow get in it and I ended up playing the game. I made a couple of videos on it, and obviously now that the game is pretty much gone, I can't really make videos on it. I don't have the game. I can't, like, legitimately I can't make videos on it because I don't have it, right? So the closed beta was out. I was able to play it and I got to experience a little bit of the game. Actually, I got to experience a lot of the game because the only thing that you were limited by in this game or in the closed beta, I should say, the only thing you were limited in the closed beta by was your level. Like, you couldn't progress through the story, I guess, to be able to unlock better races to get more money and stuff like that. You had access to the whole map. You didn't have access, however, to your warehouses or your homes or whatever. You still had access to the majority of the cars. There are some cars that you needed to level up your character pretty much before you could go ahead and buy those cars and use them. But anyway, that's pretty much what the closed beta was. You were sort of just limited by your level. Like, you were pretty much stuck at the very start. Most of the cars, like I said, you could buy if you just grinded the game, which is exactly what I ended up doing. I bought a few cars. I just wanted to test them out and see what they were like. And that's what pretty much the previous videos that I've uploaded on the Crew 2 beta are about. Now, what I wanted to do is make this video to sort of tell you guys what you can expect in the full game, because this, like I said, this game is pretty much like, or the beta was pretty much like the full game. It's just sort of limited back a little bit by your levels, and that's pretty much it. The rest is still there, like you got your races and everything, which is perfect. One main thing I'm gonna say about this game is I don't think that the gold edition version of this game is worth it, unless the only main thing that you will get with the gold edition is you will get some stuff slightly earlier. That's it. Some of the DLCs, I think some of the cars and stuff like that, you will get them slightly earlier. That's it. I don't honestly see a reason to get the gold edition of this game. The season pass is like I said, the only thing that you do is I think you get the stuff earlier, and that's pretty much it. There's not really a lot of stuff like that's available there. I think you get some like pre-order cars, I guess, or something like that. I don't really know exactly, but like the golden edition of the game is just, I don't think it's worth it. I obviously ended up getting it because I am a sucker for making videos, obviously, on the game, so I will end up making a ton of videos on this game. So having stuff early for me is a little bit of an advantage. I get to sort of make videos and stuff like that on cars. I get to reveal the cars, build them, and all that sort of stuff when they come out, instead of having to wait the extra however many days, like a week or whenever it is that they decide to actually bring the cars out to everyone. But they're pretty much free. You can just get the cars. I think in-game, or if you do have the season pass or whatever, you do get the cars for free in-game. You don't have to buy them again. But I think when you don't have the season pass and you do have to actually buy the cars in-game, right? Like with your in-game currency, not with actual money. It's weird because I keep having to think about this the way it works. So you don't have to pay real money if you don't have the golden edition of the game with the season pass and all that sort of stuff. You don't have to pay for the actual content with real money. It's just in-game money, I think. That's pretty much it. But with the golden edition, you get the stuff early. So that's pretty much it. I don't really see a reason for anyone to get the golden edition. I'm sorry, but like, I think that the devs of this game have decided to pretty much just allow everyone to have the same content as everyone else. They didn't want anyone to like feel like they're left out just because they don't have the money to buy certain content. So that's pretty much the main thing here. So if you don't have the money, or you don't care about getting stuff early, just buy the normal game. That's pretty much it. That's all I can say. The transition between a car and a boat and a plane, once you unlock all three classes, I guess. I don't really remember exactly what they're called. But once you unlock all three of them, you can just swap whenever you want to either one. And that's kind of cool. It puts you in your favorite plane, or in your favorite car, or in your favorite boat. And that's pretty much it. I think they will introduce new... what are they called exactly? It annoys me right now that I've started this video and I don't remember exactly what they're called. Pretty much the class of like race that you're doing. I think they're adding more with the game, just as the game will end up progressing with some of the DLC stuff. It is going to be, again, free DLC, free updates and stuff like that for everyone, like I said, except for the season pass. People get some stuff earlier. I think that's how it's actually going to work. But I think they're going to introduce a new class of racing again very, very soon after the game's release. So that's going to be kind of fun and interesting to see what it's like. I think they're the hovercrafts. I think that's one of them. That'll be kind of cool. I'm going to talk a little bit about the map now. I love the map. The map is absolutely massive. I don't think there's ever been a map in a video game that is as good as the Crew's map. Now, obviously, this is the same map as we had back on the Crew 1. I didn't make any videos on the Crew 1 because I wasn't really into the game, but once they sort of brought this game out and I saw all the capabilities of this game and what it could do, I was definitely a huge fan of how it's pretty much going to end up working out for this game. Again, for the Crew 1, I wasn't really that hyped about it. I didn't really care for it that much. That's why I didn't really play it or upload videos on the channel on it. But this game, much more excited for this game. Much more excited for this game. It is an arcade style game, so for people that are expecting to use their sim rigs and stuff like that to get perfect simulation when they're playing this game, don't be like that and just pretty much experience the game for its arcadiness and cartoonish like handling and stuff like that for the game. The one thing I don't like about this game, the one big thing I don't like about this game is because I think it's a big thing because I do it all the time, and that's drifting. I don't like the drifting in this game. I'm not a big fan of it at all. I love flying, I love the boats, I love the handling of the cars. I think that the handling of the cars are very good. Once you turn off all traction control, all assists, pretty much just turn everything off, and the cars actually handle well. You have your input that will make the car either spin out or you can control it properly. It's all really good once you sort of turn off all of your assists, but if you keep them on, it's not that good. It's not that good when you have assists on. And even with the whole drifting thing, if you do without any assists, it's still not that great. So one big thing I'm not really happy about in this game is the drifting. It feels a little bit too easy, and some people are telling you just to turn off my assists. I have turned off my assists. It's still too easy to just go ahead, drive into a corner, you just steer in a direction and your car immediately goes sideways, and you don't have to do much to control it. It just will automatically keep drifting for you. You do have to counter steer every now and then, or you have to steer even more into the corner to be able to start drifting, which is like not really how it works. If anybody has played a simulator that's watching this video right now, you guys know exactly how drifting works. You guys, or if you've drifted in real life, obviously, you guys know exactly how drifting works. So it's kind of annoying that this game sort of spoon feeds you that sort of drifting in this game. I really wish it was a little bit more realistic. That's all I have to say about that. Customization. There's a lot of customization in this game. I really can't wait to actually see more and more stuff. I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to add even more customization options in the game, because I feel like they're going to continue to update this game all the time. I think they've done a really good job with the Crew 1. I think they completely overhauled the Crew 1 with updates, and I really wish that with this game, even though we're going to get used to pretty much driving all of the cars and stuff like that, and we're going to end up building them in a specific way, I hope that in the future they continue to somehow manage to make more modification options available for a lot of these cars. I think that'd be really cool. Gotta be very interesting to see what the lifespan of this game is gonna be like, and I really do hope that it's gonna be very good, because again, I absolutely like. I have enjoyed myself so much playing this game. Like it sucked that it had to go away so early that I only got a couple of days to play this game. But obviously, we're gonna get an open beta to come out, and we're gonna be playing this game a lot more as well. So I don't know how it's gonna work with the progression in this game. Obviously, we do have some sort of a story mode that I don't really care for. The way you get like leveled up is pretty much by getting followers, which you just have to pretty much do races and loads of different activities in the game, and that's pretty much how you get followers, and that's how you sort of level up. It's a very similar system, I'm pretty sure, to Forza, where you get your fans, I guess, to level up, and that's something similar to that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to really say about this game. I love everything else about it. I really do. I love the driving. I love the flying. Flying's very easy to do. It's very good. It reminds me a lot of GTA. Everything just like the planes just handle really well. I didn't have to do anything to my settings, to my controls, anything like that. Oh yeah, one way thing. Speaking of controls, one huge thing I don't like. I don't like that I can't have different setups for the controller. I don't like shifting with RB or R1 and L1 or LB on the controller. I'm not a big fan of that. I really am. And some people are. I know Black Panther is, but I'm not. I don't like it. I can't play the game like that. I just don't hold the controller like that. I don't use my like middle finger up on the triggers at all. I keep it at the back of the controllers all the time. I only use like my pointy fingers to sort of use the triggers and the buttons at the top. I can't use both. It feels really weird to do stuff like that, because I can't like brake and shift down at the same time. It's just weird. It just feels really weird, and I don't really like it at all. So I kind of want like my right like thumb to be able to use like all the stuff, all the rest of the buttons to pretty much change gears and stuff like that. I feel like that would be a lot better. Anyway, yeah, that's it, I guess, for the Crew 2. The car list is pretty good as well. Again, they're just gonna continue to keep adding cars with DLCs and updates, so I'm not really fussed about the car list maybe being short, which I don't think it is at the moment. There's still a lot of cars that I really want to get through and actually make videos on and upgrade and change, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions on this game, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you and reply to you and see if I can answer your questions. If not, you can watch some of my previous videos on this game, and you guys can sort of get a first look at how this game is going to be, because it isn't obviously fully out just yet. So they're probably going to change a couple more bits and pieces once the game is fully released. But for now, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, or you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to like the video, like I said, if you enjoyed it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.